All right. So, can you all hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So I can see there are three people already, and is there anybody from the previous class, the last time I presented the webinar? Anybody from there or from the previous week's class? Yes, no, right?
Yes, I am the new class.
Okay, this is your first class, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. So, we can start by a little bit of introduction of everyone. So first, I'd like to give you the floor for introducing yourself, starting from your background, a little bit of about your current role, education, and where you're from. Yes.
Yes, this is Imtiaz Ahmed. Originally I'm from Bangladesh. I'm living in Canada since 2015, and my education background, I completed my post graduation in history from University of Dhaka, and
Mhm.
right now I'm working in the postal service in Canada Post, as a letter carrier.
Okay. So you got interested in changing your role as a data analyst or business analyst. What's your expectation?
Expectations, actually, honestly, like to uh, learn about as a other career for the in the like a data uh,
Alternate, yeah.
data alternate career.
Mhm.
And I wish like if my plan sorry for my planning is like if I'm getting like a better opportunity in this career, then might be that will be my not alternate, my main profession. But let's see that starting from the beginning. So in that case, actually, I have to say that's my alternate career or second career, whatever you can say.
Okay. I think it's a very good mindset for you because currently, whatever job you're doing, you have the thing in your mind that you want to change it, right? And this
Yes.
is a very good time for changing a career in data domain because this era, this time is very much suitable for us because there's a new thing coming up with the data centers are getting created, new constructions are getting, and new data scientists, new data engineers and analysts, they're all needed in the industry. So I think it's a good move for you. But if you're like, just ask yourself if you're really ready to change the role, then you can devote yourself 100% in this course or in the total journey, right? So I think after today's webinar or today's class, you'll get the motivation to start from the very beginning. And the thing is, invest some time every day, allocate a very specific amount of time, maybe 1 hour for the beginning of the course, and then you can increase it eventually. But this is interesting. This is very exciting for you if you just keep your devotion 100% in there. I think you'll be benefited from this course, from this class today, right?
Hopefully, sure.
Yeah. So I welcome you to the courses that we're going to start, or the batches that we are starting. Okay, so next, who's gonna tell us about their background? I can see Praloy is here, to Yeah, yeah, Prashanta? Yes, please. I can see your hand.
Hi, good evening. This is Prashant Podel. Currently, I'm from Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh.
Yes.
I'm recent graduate. I did MBA in Business Analytics from Gannon University.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to talk about my background, I worked as a like senior manager or like country manager for automotive, especially in like multinational brands, Nissan, Suzuki for Nepal.
Okay.
And like I'm here like yeah, I'm here in the US basically looking for automotive related business analyst role, or I would say like my uh, 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 experience basically in the sales operation, logistics, and somehow like business development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, want to blend with the business analytics, so I can do well in automotive. I'm looking for the opportunity
Okay.
and like platform, or I would say like anything where I can uh, mix. I can, like I would say, join all the experience and analytics together
Mm-hmm.
to grow my career.
Yes, but in this way, I'd like to add that you already had some kind of knowledge and some kind of experience in business analytics field, right? In analytics field, right? So this course is kind of like a merge of data analytics and business analytics with AI. So you'll have like 20% common that you're doing right now, right? Am I correct?
Currently, no. Currently, I'm in OPT. Yeah, I'm just like I'm not in a field, but however, I'm doing my internship with
Oh, okay. All right.
data related internship. I'm not
So
working
you're
now.
actively looking for any opportunity, right?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
that's
okay,
right.
okay, okay. Yeah, that's a good start by attending the webinars and then decide to move on with the course or not. Yeah, that's a good move.
Yep. Hmm. Thank.
Okay, thank you. Who's gonna say next? I can see Pralay here and Tuhel Hawk.
Yeah. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Hi. Hello, everyone. My name is Pralay, and I'm from Dallas, originally from Nepal. Um, Zero background in IT. I'm into real estate. Um,
Okay.
I do fix and flip. Um,
Mhm.
and I'm also a realtor. So basically, I'm here to see if I can learn some automation and see what I can do with that on my real estate career.
Okay. The thing is, there will be a huge shift from real estate to data domain, right? But everyone is welcome. And to be honest, as Asian, we have the kind of like very organized set of minds. So analysis and this data stuff, these are sort of like very easy and very naturally we can do it, right? So I think you'll find it interesting. And for everyone, this course is basically uh, something we already inherit in our DNA, right? In our blood. So it's easy for any Asian to actually uh, do the data analytics or any sort of analytics in today's life, to be honest, because we can comprehend the graphs very fast. We can create it. We can make the insights very easily. So I think it's an opportunity for us to utilize this kind of insight that we have as Asian, to be honest. So welcome. We don't require any kind of prior knowledge or any IT background for you. So I welcome you, Mr. Prolai, to this course, and I hope to see you in my regular classes as well.
Thank you.
Welcome. And you can see Abdullah Mamoon, Fatima Rahman, Kamal. Please unmute yourself and say a little bit like the other people. You want to know who are here in this webinar.
Yeah, this is me, Abdullah Mamun. I'm from Bangladesh also, but I came from Denmark here for a study, master's in data analytics and visualization from Yeshiva University. I graduated in December 2024, and I have almost 5 years work experience on the IT as IT support engineer, also business analyst role, and remote also on site. And yeah, now I'm living in Florida right now, so I'm in OPT now, initial OPT,
Okay.
and it will expire on the December 19. Yeah, I mean next couple of months, 2 months.
So you were doing OPT, right? Or you're just applying for? Okay.
Pardon?
You were doing OPT, or you were in OPT, or is just you want to apply for the PT?
No, I have initial OPT is running now. It started from
Oh, it's running.
yeah,
Okay.
it's running now. So I need to now. I'm ready to apply for the extension, STEM OPT extension next
Yes,
week.
STEM OPT, correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, best of luck with that.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, I just need to know, okay, how you guys incorporate with these things. Do you have any recruiters? Do you have any job placement opportunities?
Yes, yes, we do have a
How can you
six
do that?
phase. Yes, we have a six phase structure, step by step, and we have the job placement and recruiting, the CV, the resume team. They're also working on this. So currently, this is the very beginning of the courses and lab phase. So after these 4 months of doing some course and hands-on project, then you move into the uh, third or fourth phase, maybe that's all about the internship. Like they will assign you to some in-house companies or maybe some real projects. Then at the same time, this resume will be analyzed and modified by the resume team, and the marketing, the job placement will be going on at that same time. So they have specific phases, maybe 5 or 6 steps for going through the whole journey. The management can tell you very precisely about this 6 step. As far as I know, we are in the second or third phase, which is about the course and the labs. Labs mean the hands-on thing. So this is the very beginning where you can get the motivation and the course structure and everything from today's class. And I can see Fatima's hand. Yes, please. You can talk. We want to hear from you. Do you have issues with your microphone, or can you talk? Yeah, yeah, I can see your hand. Can you please talk and let everyone know that about your background and everything? I can see that you wrote in the chat. Do you want me to read that out, or do you want to say it by yourself? Okay, so Fatima is a non-IT background, but master's in zoology, working here in healthcare, need to join as data analytic or cybersecurity. Okay, so data analytics and cybersecurity are completely two different domains, right? You know it. So in Transfotech, we are also offering the cybersecurity badge. I think this is already running right now, but you can also contact the career advisors. They can create a new batch or merge you with the existing batch. Please contact with them if you want to do the cybersecurity course. And if you're interested in the data domain, I think this course will be suitable for you. So we are actually merging the data analytics, business analytics, and the data science, that is the machine learning and AI thing, all together in this course. So it will be a combination of all these three. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much the suggestion from me. Anyone else that I missed? I didn't hear from 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐦𝐢𝐞. Are you still here?
Hi, Salman.
Yeah, hello. Yes, please.
Hi, my name is 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐦𝐢𝐞, and I'm actually from Dallas, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a bachelor in business management, and
Okay.
I did a course with the QA automations and manual too. And I was in the market for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a like huge gap. I went to Dubai and came back after like 2 months. So I had a huge gap after that. I wasn't getting any calls for interviews, so I kind of had a huge gap. So I right now I'm trying to get into data analytics. I kind of mix up two things. See if I can
Okay.
do something.
Yeah. Do you have any like personal projects in your portfolio that you can showcase, or what was your plan of execution? I mean, do you have a portfolio to show to the employers, or when you
Actually,
apply?
I don't. I don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think there's some gaps for getting a job. So Transfotech can help you to fill those gaps. Yeah, there's a question from Prola. Is there any coding? Uh, if you ask me about very like extreme coding in the sense of like the high level language, not really, but we learn Python. But it won't feel anything hard for you, I promise, because I know this is a cohort. You know what a cohort is? It's not like everyone will be in the same level or same understanding level. Yeah, it will be in Python. Yeah. So we will deal with different kind of people from different backgrounds and different kinds of capability or different adaptation capabilities. So we will deal with everybody. So we'll make it a level playing thing for everyone so that everyone can grab that. So Python will be there as the language because it's actually high-level language with a very rich library. So it's easy to understand, it's easy to code, it's easy to learn. That's why, and Python is the language for the data science, the data analysis. So we chose Python. Java will be needed basically if you're in the software industry, if you want to do the software development or QA, maybe automation, Selenium. There, Java is the language for language to learn. And for the SQL, I want to tell you that structured query language is kind of like a language. It's not exactly like a high-level language, but it is like questioning your database to get an answer. Okay, so this is a query language. This is the query, the questions you'll ask. This is not a very high-level language, and so to answer your questions, is there any coding? Yes, there will be coding in Python, but not that much that can scare you. Okay, I think everyone is kind of done with their introduction, so I can talk about myself now. Before that, let me just share my screen. Fatima Rahman, do you want to say anything else, or is just your hands is still there? Okay. So you can see my screen, right? The slide.
Yes.
All right. So as you know, the course is a combination. The course we are going to start from the next week. It will be a combination of business analytics, data analytics with AI. So with AI means we will incorporate AI in both of the cases, business and data analytics. Also, we will learn about the core AI, that is the machine learning, the data science thing. Okay. So it's kind of like a combination of these three: business, data analytics, and AI. Now, a little bit about myself. I am Rayana Kadir. I'm from Bangladesh. So I came here in 2023 to pursue my master's degree, and it's almost over. And I have the experience of 12 plus years actually in the tech industry. I was a software and IT professional in many multinational companies. So I was also here, I was a data analyst in the educational sector as my internship. That was a full-time internship for just whole 1 year. And in the software industry, I had more than 3 years experience as a software QA in Samsung R&D, and 8.5 years experience in 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐦𝐢𝐞𝐫. It was an European company based in Denmark. They had offices in Norway and Germany too. So I had the opportunity to work in their R&D, the 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐦𝐢𝐞𝐫, that's what they said, in the CMS, the content management system. And back in Bangladesh, I also have a master's degree, and right now in here, I am pursuing it from University of Michigan, Dearborn. And I have experience in mentoring and training the new engineers, the new batches, the professionals in different sectors. In my both, in all my organizations that I worked in, I played the role of mentor, like assigned mentor for the new batches. So I had 2 batches that I lectured and also made them fully productive in the production line, like with the hands-on and everything. I also taught the new grads and the undergrad students in the university, because I was a TA for a semester. So I had the teaching experience under my belt too. So wherever I went in my career, I played the role of a teacher or a mentor. So I love mentoring. I love to spread my knowledge and whatever I know, or also the fun that I get learning something. Because to some extent, I mean, actually learning is kind of fun if you can get into the core of learning. So I want to spread that, reflect that thing to you too. If you join my class from the next week, you'll get fun. It's not, it will be it won't be boring, I can promise you. And at the same time, you can actually relate to all the things. Like it won't be the scattered one point, 2 point. No, you can actually uh, uh, have the connection between the points and edges, and you can see the whole picture from this course, that I can guarantee. So the main 4 topics that we'll cover in this course will be basically 4 primary thing. That is Microsoft Excel, which is the very basic, MySQL, Tableau. We will stress on Tableau because it has more features, more advantages, I would say. Although if you consider the licensing thing, Power BI is cheaper than Tableau, but I think Tableau is most widely used in most of the companies. They prefer Tableau. And as I said before, we'll teach Python here as the language, because whatever you're doing with all of this, like with Excel, with SQL and Tableau, Python can cover everything. So it is like the boss of every one of them, right? It is like the great grandfather of all the data related tools and software. So if you learn Python, if you know Python, we have the advantage of getting into the higher levels in our next steps. So these are the technologies that we're going to use. Like the data format will be mostly structured. We'll a little bit of stress upon the unstructured data or semi-structured data too, but mostly it will be structured. The operating system, I prefer everyone will sit in front of their laptop, not in front of a phone, because we'll prefer the proper operating systems like Windows, Linux, or Mac OS. For language, we say it is Python. The libraries of Python will be Pandas and NumPy mostly. Sometimes we'll have to use the Spark, the scikit-learn, or TensorFlow. These are for the machine learnings mostly, but we can also use that if we need the data set, will require that. The database will be MySQL, the MySQL server, and the visualizations will be mostly on Tableau, but we'll also show you how to do the visualizations using Python library. The matplotlib is the default library for visualization in Python, and Seaborn is the most enhanced one to visualize the data in Python. So the reason we actually merge the analytics skills and skill sets here in this course is this is not only covering 2 positions like data analyst and business analyst. When we actually went through all these analyst positions like business system analyst or financial analyst, operation analyst, market research, product analyst, all these analyst role actually require a set of skill set and some knowledge background. So we took all the common parts from all these analyst role and make it in a bucket and put it in this course, so that if you do this course, you will have the opportunity, you will have the accessibility to apply for all of these analyst role. I'm not saying that if you learn this course, you'll be 100% ready for being a market research analyst. No, you still need to do 10% or maybe 15% work regarding the market and research or anything related to that domain. But as an analyst, whatever knowledge and skill they require, the employers require, you'll have that. You'll have that from this course. That's why my point is, if you do this course, you will get 80 to 85 to 90% ready for all of this role. This is not just limited to business and data analyst. It will be open for all of these analyst positions for you. All right. Now, the thing that I mentioned just now is we are combining the analyst skills and put it in the green bucket here. It's like a Venn diagram, right? So this is like we're putting all the common stuff from BA and DA and put all of these in our courses. Okay, so it's like a breakdown of the main 4 items that I already covered. At the top of that, you have to think as an analyst. The analytical thinking has to be there. If you have a data or a data set in front of you, you can have the insight, or you can have the sense of making that data talk, right? So if you practice a lot, if you are dealing with the data like almost every day, you'll have the sense. I mean, the sense will be generated inside of you. You don't have to worry about that. There has to be clear communication, as I always focus on this one. This communication will be in this class, after the class, whenever you're applying for a job, even when you're in the industry. The communication has to be very clear. Whatever you're asking or whatever the other people is saying to you, you need to interpret that 100% correctly, so that there's no miscommunication between 2 parties, right? And by acquiring the skills, you can actually solve the problems, right? We'll get to it. And these are the topics that we already said. VLOOKUP is a part of the Excel data visualization. And for PowerPoint and other office stuff, or maybe the Google Slides or Google Doc stuff, these are the things that usually everybody knows. But if you're kind of new in this entire ecosystem, I can make you I can make you understand this, how to do that, how to make the Google account active for all of this, how can share, collaborate in the same file. If I make a group for you, like this is the file that you can add your stuff, add everybody's stuff at the same time. You collaborate in the same place. So there's no you should know how to do that, and there's no way that your data will be removed or overlapped or rewritten by someone else's data. So I'll also cover that one if you need any help regarding this stuff. Now about the salary, actually this data is collected some months ago. This is kind of like old data, because right now, if you have the knowledge of AI, if you can leverage the AI, the power of AI as an analyst, your salary is the salary that you used to have, 70K USD. Right now, this is 100K. This is everyone knows that. From a very authentic source, I can tell you that the salary that I wrote here, the mean value, almost 70K. This is now right now is 100K, and upper limit is 137K to 140, 150K. So the compensation is very much decent, very attractive, I would say. But at the end of the day, it's on you to get that role, to achieve that thing, right? To get a job or to get into this data field, you need to put a lot of effort. I would suggest you to have the drive, have the hunger in you that I can do that if I spend every day at least 1 hour with this thing. If I'm not new, I can spend less. But then again, I'll suggest you to invest a little bit of time every day, so that you're not detached from this data stuff. Okay. And I probably mentioned in the very beginning of my webinar today that in the next coming 5 years, there's a huge possibility, and the next big thing is the data, because of the construction of the data center. So all the companies are right now, not all the companies, most of the big giant companies, they're not constructing new offices, rather they're actually spending their money in the construction of the data centers. And what does it mean? This news is not a good thing for the environment, but it's a very good news for us, the data analytics analysts, because it's not just an opportunity for hiring more analysts. It's an opportunity for hiring more data engineers, data scientists, whatnot. Everyone related to the data can have more opportunities. There will be more places, more vacancies, right? So this is a very good time to start your new journey, or if you want to enhance your journeys. Some people are already from the business analyst role, so they can enhance their expertise into the next level. I think it's a very good time for starting or making your mindset in that way, because the next 5 years is really critical, and a very big thing is coming up. And about AI, now the integration part will come. So you know about the skills already, okay? The 4 skills are the 4 tools that I talked about. They'll be covered in this course, but you always have the fear of losing your job or getting laid off. But I can assure you, if you know how to leverage AI, how to utilize the power of AI, and you're skilled, there's very less possibility of getting laid off, right? Why? Because people who refuse to adapt the AI, they are in the verge of getting laid off, right? So I heard from a lot of employers that, do you know how to utilize AI? Do you know how to use the perfect prompt to get your expected outcome from the AI? Or do you know it's not just about, playing with the AI around, it's like making it very usable in your production. So you have to know about that usability of AI in the production, not just by chatting with it or making some fun stuff or entertainment with the AI. You need to know how to make it work, how to make it more effective, where you can make it in the production, right? So people who know AI, people who don't refuse to use AI, they are and they will be in a better position than the rest of the employees. That can be guaranteed. Okay. Again, there's some people are actually very tensed about AI is taking their job, but no, solely AI cannot replace a human. To drive the AI, to make the AI work, the company still need the human. So the human should be there. AI is not that smart enough to do it all by itself, to be honest, because still we need to prompt it, still we need to check the results. Sometimes they hallucinate a lot, sometimes they give us wrong result, incorrect answers. We need to check that. We need to know that this should be the correct answer and the AI is making a mistake. So as a human, we will be the driver, we will be in the leading position that will actually lead the whole team, where AI is a part of it. So you'll be the leader of a team where there will be human, there will be AI assistant. AI is kind of like your assistant. Maybe you train him to be that accurate or to be that perfect, but then again, you're the one who's leading it. Okay. So don't be scared of AI is taking the jobs, because it's still not very much feasible, because AI can make things faster, more efficient, but still it's not 100%. Okay. And the thing, the third point is I already covered. In the next 5 years, it will be very big possibilities for the data professionals. So new job opportunities will be there. It's not just about 3 positions that I talked about. In the data centers, there can be some more positions that we never heard of before. Like there can be prompt engineers, the vibe code coders, or vibe code reviewers. There are many strange and new job opportunities these days. So if you're into this domain now, you'll have like an imaginary kind of opportunities that never ever we thought before. So these slides are actually the motivation part, that why we need to start the data thing right now, and what are we going to do, how this course will be aligned with the market right now. So these slides are basically talking about this. Now we'll start with the use cases, and this is the way we will teach in this entire course. Okay, the course that is coming up. So we'll start with the use cases, and when you try to solve something that you are asked to, you have to use the tools. So this is the way you will we will make you learn the skills and the 4 topics that we covered. It will be based on use cases like this one, this table. So this is a very simple small table for the employee demographics. This is actually from the Parker equation. Yeah, it's from the series personal equation, and the employee IDs are given here, and the employee's first name, last name, age, gender, and birth dates are given here. Now I'm going to show you how we can manipulate this data and make it in the Excel. Same thing, we can do that in SQL and a little bit of Tableau maybe. Okay. All right. So from this piece of data, who can tell me what is the possible missing employee ID? What would be the possible missing employee ID here? Anyone can answer. You can unmute yourself and answer this question. You can see the employee IDs here, right? Can you hear me?
Oh, can you repeat the questions if you don't mind?
Yeah, I can see, we all can see the employee IDs here. Which employee ID is missing from this list? What do you think? Yes. So there's no 2. Number 2 employee ID is not here, right? So we can assume that some employee who had the employee ID 2 is not in this list. Maybe he or she left, or somehow he's not in this demographic table. All right. Okay. So this is the data or data set we have. Now, if we go to the Excel with the same table, with the same data set, we can find the aggregated function from this one. So I'm asking this data set, hello, can you tell me who is the oldest employee in this office? So this is the question I'm asking. You can give me the answer here. Who is the oldest employee of this office? Just unmute yourself. Just unmute yourself and talk.
Number 5, Jerry.
Number 5, Jerry. How do you know that?
According to his birth date.
Yes, and the age is also given, so we can see the maximum age is Jerry. Let me just write the formula here. So we already have the ages, so if we can write the maximum age equals max parentheses, and we are selecting the entire column here. The maximum age is 61, which is Jerry's, correct? Right? Now, I'm going to do the same thing for the minimum age. So who's the youngest? Tell me. Who's the youngest here?
April 1994. Number 4.
April. So
Yes.
let's see. Correct. Yes. So April is our youngest employee. Correct. So we will write max here. Is the mean here. All these are ages. And also we can do the average. We need to know what is the average age of the employees in this office, because we will have to have an idea what kind of people are actually working here. Are they too old or are they kind of like young? So the average age of this office, of this the employees of this office is 40.27. That means almost 40, right? So we can have an idea that, yeah, the maximum boundary is 61 and the minimum is 29. So average is around 40. Okay. Now we can, we will count how many employees are there in this table. Okay. So we're writing the formula for the count. Count, parentheses, and we are selecting the entire column, or maybe not this column. We are selecting the employee ID column. We are closing the parentheses and hit enter. See, the employee ID 1 to 12 is here. So, and the 2 is missing. So it has to be 11, right? So if you count, if there's like 7 is missing, did you see the count went to 10?
10.
So this is dynamic. This is not static. Static 11 always. So if I change anything in my table, this will be reflected in my formula too. Okay. Another interesting thing. Okay, so this mean, max, average, count, all these are aggregated function. Okay. Why aggregated? Because you are calculating these things and you're getting one single result as the output. That's why these are called aggregated function. Okay. Directly you cannot find it from the table. You need to calculate it. Actually, you are not calculating. The Excel is calculating, but you are just putting the formula at the top of the bar, at the top of the tables. You see, this is the formula bar where you can put the formula. I know this is kind of like common and very basic for most of you, but if you don't know about putting the formulas in Excel, this is the place where you can put the formula, f of x, and then you start with the equal. It will suggest you, if you start typing something, it will suggest you all the possibilities that starts with that letter. And from that, you can write the actual method. Then also it will suggest you how you will give the parameters for those formulas. Like for max, see, first I wrote M. So it gave me all the formulas related to the letter M. I wrote max. Still max had 4 different variations, but I'm just choosing the default max here. Then I'm giving the first parenthesis, and it will give me how to put the parameters. So it is suggest to put the 2 numbers where from where it can take the maximum number. But here I'll give all the numbers in the age. So I'm giving from D2, this is column D, row number 2, to D12. This is column D, row number 12. And then I'm closing the parenthesis and hit the enter to get my max. Okay. Very easy if you just start writing a formula. This is the common format. Okay. All right. So we have cells. All right. Now the same thing we're going to do in MySQL. Okay. These 4 aggregated function or 3 aggregated function we'll do in MySQL. I don't know whether you're familiar with MySQL or not, but this is the MySQL workbench. Okay, I'll start from the very beginning. Okay, so MySQL workbench, if I open it, again, I'm telling you the MySQL workbench will actually the editor that can connect to a database where all the data are there in a very structured way. So imagine your database is here. This is your database, local instance MySQL 80. This is your database where you are connecting your questions to ask the database, hello, I want to know which employee is the oldest. You are asking the database, okay? So in this workbench, you are typing your questions. You are writing the questions in the form of query. That's why this is called structured query language, SQL. We call it SQL, but it's actually SQL. So again, we have the employee demographic table here. Isn't that the same table that we saw in the Excel? It's the same table, okay? It has 1 to 12 where 2 is missing. Now, we will do some queries here. The same thing that we did here, mean, max, average, okay? So, this is the convention to write a query. I'll write select. What I want to select? I want to select the columns. Columns for what? Columns for minimum age. Also, I need to select the maximum age. And I want to know the average age of the employees, right? Now I need to define which table I am doing it, okay? Because I loaded all these different databases here. All this database has multiple tables. So I need to specify which table I'm talking about, okay? My table name is employee demographics, and it belongs to the database called person recreation, okay? So I'm putting the table name here, and I'm ending the query with the semicolon. If I run it, I can see it already gave me the same answer that I got from the Excel, right? 61, 29, 40.27. 61, 29, 40.2727. So our right hand side matches with our left hand side, right? These are some other queries that you can, I mean, this is the very simplest form of query that I showed you. This is like, you can be, if you learn it, you can get to more complicated queries. Like here's, I'm giving a condition that I want to know those employees, which are the employees who has an age more than 40 and above. So I am testing this one. It gave me 4 employees, okay? Leslie, Jerry, Donna, and Chris. We already know that Jerry is the oldest one. Also, it's more than 40. So Leslie, Chris, and Donna are there in the list. If I want to know if I want to know, give me the name of the employees whose first name is Leslie, age is 44, or age is greater than 55. If I run it, I give an OR, so it is executing both of it. Okay, it is executing the age 44 thing. So Leslie has age 44 and also age greater than 55. So Jerry has age greater than 55 is 61. So it is giving me the output from both of these conditions because I put OR here. Okay, this is more complicated. I'll not get into it for today. So I'm just comparing the two results are same in both of the tools that we already covered here, Excel and MySQL. Okay. Now, before going to Tableau, I want to show you how we can do the chart thing in Excel. Okay. Suppose we have a table. It's a different table. Okay. This is called the sales table of another company, another office. Okay. So Dunder Muffin says this is from the series called The Office. Okay. So they're actually selling the paper, printer, folders, staplers, all this stuff. Okay. So this is their sales report that's saying from January to December, they have sales of these different products, and the total number of items are this one for January, total number of items. All these are total numbers. And if they're summing up the total for the paper, it will be this. Total for the printer, it will be this. You know, this is the summation. This is the total regarding all the papers they sold from January to December. This is the summation of all the printers they sold from January to December, like that. Okay. Now, I want to present this data to my manager or to the other employees of the office, so that they will not just look into this table, this data set. They will get a clear visual that yes, this is the month that we had the highest sale. This is the product that got our best selling record. Okay, so we will select the whole table and we'll go to insert charts. Okay. So we are selecting this one. Okay, let's do something else. For now, we are just removing this column and we will go to recommended charts so that it gets more easier. Yeah. So this is our beautiful visualization of this data, where you don't need to explain the mean max thing because everything is pretty much clear from this visual. So everyone can see which month of the year has the highest sale. Which month?
April.
Yes, and which product had the highest sale? Can you tell me? Which product? These are all the products.
Printer.
No, this brown thing is the
sorry.
total actually. Yeah.
Three ring binder.
I think it's paper because the blue part is the paper, right?
Yes.
This blue one is the paper. So paper has the highest is the highest selling item for almost all the months, right? The second one is September, third one is January. And which month is the lowest? Lowest. So October has the lowest in terms of sales, right? October is the lowest one. Also in October, the paper has the highest. Paper is the highest selling product. So this chart is very easy to understand, and you can show it to the whole, all the stakeholders that I think paper is the highest selling thing that we can focus on. And in the month of April, it had the highest sales. If we consider our previous, okay, before going to the previous chart, we'll learn how to do other plots. Okay, we are doing the maybe scatter plot here. Okay, so we again select the data and we are inserting the recommended chart. We will do, okay, first the line graph. We'll select it. We'll make it bigger. Now, it won't be in the bar chart form. This is called a line graph, where you can see this is for the total. So we just remove the total one. Now we can see which has the highest one. This is the paper that we already know, but just to make sure that for every single month, paper is at the top, right? It's not just for April, not just for September. In every single month, paper graph is at the top of all the items, all right? The second one is for the Manila folder. It's in the second place for the sales, and then the rest of it. Okay, so this is another chart which shows the product, which product is actually getting at the top of all the products for throughout the whole year, right? And we can change the layout of it from the graph. You know, we can see there's different way to represent that. You can change the labels if you want, or change the way to represent it. You can have it like that. And when you're selecting the specific lines, these are highlighted in your data table. Do you see? So don't get lost that I don't know which line it is actually. So it is highlighted in the table too, because the data is connected with the chart. So whenever you are doing something in the data, there's a connection in the table, or if you change anything in the table, it will be reflected in the graph too. So these are synchronous always. These are connected. Now we move into our employee. Okay, so this is the employee demographics table again. So here we will also have a plot. Now from our audience, who can tell me which chart should I pick for visualizing the age of all the employees of my office? Which chart will it be? Tell me. Any of you, just unmute yourself and tell me about which kind of chart you want to see.
Can we do the pie chart?
Pie chart?
I
Pie
think
chart?
any chart.
Not really, no. Okay, the pie charts are used when you have something, a part of something, like you have a total sale. You can do that for the sales. You have a total sales amount where pen has 2%, paper has 25%, printer has 10%, like that. So in a total of 360-degree, you have different things that will have a different part of the entire the total amount. Okay, so pie chart is applicable in there. But for this table, you see we have only employee ID here, their names and their age. So we have to choose the columns. But if you want to see the bar like that, I can give you. So this is also the bar chart. Where you can see their first names here and their employee IDs here, and these are their last names, right? And where is the age? Ages are visualized in the graph. If you want to have the label thing,
मैले पढे जतिको पढाउँथ्यो किताब
तिमीले पढे जतिको म किन पढ्ने त्यो किताब
मलाई बुझाउनु सरल इङ्ग्लिस छैन क्या त्यसमा
You had ChatGPT.
so this is what I talked about. We cannot use pie chart here. We have to use this bar chart. You can see I chose this specific template. This is specific style of style 3 that will have the ages inside the bars. So it is easy for us to get that the Jerry employee ID 5 is the oldest one and April employee ID 4 is the youngest one. This is a very easy way of getting the entire picture, because it's not every day you need to answer the questions from the data, right? And this is not always the small amount of data you have big chunks of data, thousands of million data in your hands. So you're not gonna go through line by line and explain the inside of the data in front of everybody. You need the visualization tools to actually make it visual like that, so that it's always very easy to interpret the story of the data that you have, or maybe some kind of other information that is hidden in the data, but you need to, yes, Mr. Pollard, you can ask me. Yes, unmute yourself and ask me the question.
Yeah, so I was trying to see, like, is there any technique to consider which chart for what kind of data we'll be using?
The data will be provided to you, but you need to know, you need to have that sense that this chart is for this data. Like someone said, it's a pie chart, but pie chart is not applicable for these data. So you'll have
So
the
that's
sense.
no, that I understood, but since I think here few peoples are already having experience on data analysts, right? But people like us, is there any technique or is there any formula or is it by us, like, just like we have to figure out ourselves, like uh what kind of chart we using for the data?
Yes, you have to figure it out. I mean, if you practice with different kinds of data, you will have the sense. You'll get it by yourself. You don't have to put it in your formula. No, and I can show you if I put it in a pie chart what will happen. So it's easy for you to negate it why I'm not doing it. Okay, so I'm selecting pie chart here. It divides the whole 360-degree into different portion. Some is bigger, like this is the biggest because of 61. Some are very small, like 29. But is it a good way to see that 29, 36, there's a little bit difference. This is hard to get, like 34 and 38, very, very small difference. 46, 43, how would you know which employee is the youngest here? It is hard to actually interpret
Understood.
the things, right?
Understood.
So yeah. So the brief answer is you'll get it by yourself, but if you deal with a lot of data, different kinds of data, you'll understand. You don't have to stress upon it very much. Okay, it's something you'll have in your sense. Okay, another thing is I want to show you the scatter plot. So if I select, so this scatter plot is for the months that had bigger, it's actually all the months, right? They're merging some of them. See, when I select the orange one, it is saying in my data table that March and April are selected, right? If I select the green one, May and June. So it's actually combining the two months like that. What about this one? January and February. So this is actually integrating or combining these 2 months together and putting these points, making a sum of papers, printers, all these different products, making a sum of these 2 months together and making a point in our graph. So in this way, we still have March and April as the highest point in the graph, and the lowest point is somewhere here, but they are too close together. I cannot see them very clearly, but mostly this is the lowest point here. So May, June. If we go to the bar chart again, if you go to the bar chart again, we can see that the lowest was in October. Can we see October in our scatter plot? October is this one. Oh yes, in our scatter plot, October is also showing that this is the least amount of sales that happened in October, right? But for this data, again, for this data, the line graph and the bar charts are the best. If you just plot the scatter plot, this is hard to explain because they make a merge between of two months of the year. So it is hard to explain what the scatter plot is saying. So it is always better to choose between a bar chart or a line chart. Okay. So if you deal with this data and the chart simultaneously in practice, in real life, you'll have the sense. There's the answer of your previous question. There's no such technique. It's just the thing that give you the answer that yes, this graph is not suitable for this data. Okay. I can start a little bit of Tableau for you if time permits. Like we can show you in 5 minutes, then we can have the Q&A session. Okay, so again, Tableau is for data visualization. So we can do a lot of visualizations here. You can see it's not limited to Excel also have some very different options, but Tableau is more powerful and it has more features. Okay, so if you just see the same thing in Tableau, you can compare with the visualizations and different stuff. So this is again the bar chart where in the rows we have the employee IDs, and in the y-axis we have the quota attainment percentage. Okay, so this is like the employees had a target sales and they did the actual sale of this amount. So this is a percentage between the targeted sale that they were assigned versus their actual sale. So this is the bar chart for employee 101, 102, 103, these 7 employees here. We can do a lot of things from here. We can make it in a ascending order or in a descending order, like that. So it's easy for us to see who had the highest, who had the lowest. Okay. Again, the Tableau gave us the option of having the scatter plot. So here the scatter plot had some labels in it. I put the scatter plot of their satisfaction score. Again, is another data set with a satisfaction score from the employees and their salary. So salary versus satisfaction score, these are the points that actually says what is their salary and how satisfied are they in their company. Okay. Again, the bar charts are here. You can change the colors. Tableau can give us many different options for colors. It can have the gradients of shade of single color or shade of 2 different colors, or maybe very different colors like this. This is a very interesting thing in Tableau, that it can offer the map. So this is the free version of Tableau. That's why the map is not showing the other states here, only the states where the employees are from. So this is actually the correct positions of the states, and the colors are based on their sales amount, the amount of sales they did in a total year. And so they are putting different colors for different states, and these states are actually representing different employees. Okay. And the most fascinating part of Tableau is the dashboard. Okay, so if I put all the stuff that I did so far in a combined dashboard, it will look like that, and it is very interactive. Why? Say I'm selecting this graph here, this bar chart here, okay, and I want to filter North Dakota. If I select North Dakota here, it will only show the information of the employee that came from North Dakota here, the salary and satisfaction score point, only 1 point, because I'm selecting only one state here and one employee, corresponding one employee. And also the state is showing in the map like that. Okay, same goes for California. Another employee is from California, employee ID 212. He had a salary and satisfaction score like that. So all these graphs, all these different types of graphs, they are interconnected. And if I filter based on one state or maybe one employee from here, you can see all the connected graphs are changed accordingly. Yeah, I can do that from here too. This is based on employees, right? So if I select one employee, see, the state is showing here, the state is in the map, same thing. This is very simple graph to show you the interconnection, but when you have a lot of data, a huge data set with different columns of different features, different sort of actions they did, this will be more interactive and more fascinating. You can see, you can find a story from these graphs, like the employee ID 105, who is from Virginia. He had the salary of 138 and satisfaction score of 4. That means he is not very satisfied with the company. But if we look at employee ID 106, he had a salary of this one. He's from North Dakota, and he had a satisfaction score of 8, which is high. So we can say that this state, the employees from this state are relatively happy with the salary because they are getting highly paid, and they are doing their quota attainment, that means the sales thing, pretty much in a good position because they're the highest selling employee. They have the highest graph in the bar chart. So a lot of stuff, a lot of insights can be get from this interconnected graphs in the dashboard. This is the power of Tableau, I think. The same thing can be done with the Power BI, but as we need to do only one here, we are focusing on Tableau, right? But what I wanted to show you is the same kind of operations and same kind of visualizations we can do using different tables, different tools, or different applications, but still we can get this same result in everywhere. But maybe there's some changes or some kind of visual effects that are missing here, so we can prefer one over another. But at the end of the day, the final result is the same. The final number that we're looking for is the same. We ran into the queries, we found it in the Excel, we also saw that in the Tableau. So we can do the same thing in different tools. Same goes for Python. We can do all of this in Python. That's why I said it in the beginning of the webinar that Python is like the great grandfather for all of it, all the data visualization and data analytics. So we'll learn that in our courses. And for today, we have some more time for the Q&A. If you have any question about the course or how can we move into the next phase, you can ask me.
Does you sharing the today's class module or today's class work?
This is not exactly class 1 because for many of you is the first class, so it's like the motivation, or you can call it class 0. It's just a glimpse of all the things that we cover in this class. We will start the real use cases in the regular classes with a more complex table, maybe that had more data and more complex sort of implementations.
Okay, thank you. Then the next class, when it will be start, I mean, with our main courses. So as you sharing with us?
The classes will start from next week, same day of the week and same time. So it will be Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST. Any more questions? Any queries? I can see Shaun Debnath, and yeah, I didn't see you before. Course duration and fee. Yeah, it will be once a week. It will be a 2-hour long class every week. And since it's just once a week, I'll make sure that I can see some reflection from you in between 2 classes, because 1 week is kind of like a big gap. That's why I'll make sure that you are actually into this data thing. You are practicing it, or just interact with the data every day for a little amount of time too. So I'll give you some very easy task, very simple, easy, fun, interesting stuff to do. You can do it just one little answer every day, or one little task every day. Okay, I'll assign the task like that for you. QA automation. Well, QA automation is in the software development life cycle. So when you're in the software industry, there's a life cycle for the entire software. It starts from the specification, what you're going to create. Then there is some requirement analysis. What are the points that we will create inside our the product? Then these requirements will be implemented by the developer. Okay, so when the developers are implementing or creating these requirements, the QA will start testing it. Okay, so they will test all of these features that the developers are creating. And this testing thing, when the QA is testing it, it can be either manual, by actually going into the system as a user. It is called manual testing, or he can do it by writing scripts. Okay, so I'm writing a code. Open my browser, go to amazon.com, type printer, press the search button. Now go to the first search result, go to the second search result. If I can code like that, it will be test automation, QA automation. So if I run it, every time it will open the browser, go to the Amazon site, search for that specific thing, and click on the search result. That is my search automation. Okay, so this is called the QA automation, which is a part of the software development lifecycle. Okay, and data is different. Data domain, the data ecosystem work in a different way. Okay, so in this way, you are given a data. You are not making a software or making the defects of finding the defects of a software. You are dealing with the data related to that product, related to the software, or maybe a coffee shop, or an office, or a factory. The data are given to you. Now you will play with the data. Okay, you are you're supposed to give an insight from that data, maybe a visualization, or maybe the trend that, hey, I can see this product is not doing well in the market. Can we make less production of that product, or can we make it less priority? This is what the data analyst will do. Play with the data, manipulate the data, and give a decision to the business team that we should go this way, not the other way. Okay. So these are very separate paths actually. The software lifecycle, the data domain, these are like two separate paths. Any other questions? Yeah, the course duration and fee, these will be actually handled by the management. So contact the management, the career advisors, they can guide you very specifically, precisely. I can give you a little hint about it. The course duration for this one, the data analytics, business analytics, AI course, is 4 months, 16 weeks to be specific. Not sure about the fee, you can ask the career advisors. And yes, this will be once a week, but I'll make sure that this 1 week is very productive and you're in touch with the data, you're in touch with the course material, and all the videos can be found. If you enroll in the course, it will be in LMS. I think the career advisors already reached to you, right, about the course and everything. Or you can email me. I'm giving you my email address here. I can give you the career advisor's name and phone number if you want. If you don't have their numbers right now, I can give you. Just email me, okay? Yeah. Also, if you have query about the resume building or resume modification or the marketing, you can reach the career advisors. They'll give you a clear idea, because I'm in charge of the course, the academic part, so I can answer the questions related to academia here. Okay. Yeah, I already shared it. It's in the chat box. You can copy that or you can save the email address, because once the meeting is over, you cannot get the chat messages anymore, right? Yes, Mr. Prashanta, I again copied and pasted it. Did you get it? Did you get it? It's right before your message. Yes, yes. So as a data analyst, if you're not the decision maker, you can guide the decision maker, the stakeholders, both internal and external stakeholders, to make their decisions, because you're actually showing the historical data that in the last 3 months or in the past year, these are the things that happened. So in the next 2 months, I can predict that this is the trend. This product will be the most highly sold product in the next 2 or 3 months. Or in the last 2 months, we can see that during the winter, there is less selling of maybe the ice cream or any cold beverage. So this is a trend that this in winter or during this time of the year, this product is sold in a less amount. So this is a very simple example that I gave you, but you can actually show them the trend from the historical data and show them what the future can be. This is like a calculation. You can put it into the machine learning model, and it will actually give you the prediction that this gonna happen in the next 2 or 3 months. This is like a weather forecast. Okay, weather forecasts are mainly on the previous data that they have, and some other parameters as well, like if there's cloud that can make the rain, it will be raining, like that. So you need to have those parameters, those arguments, and at the same time you have to analyze the data from the last 2-3 months, 1 year, 2 year, like that. Okay. Yes, the answer is yes. Very briefly, you actually got that because you have the experience, right? If you don't have any more queries, we can end this meeting here. And feel free to reach me. Okay, I gave you my email address. Oh, you asked me also about the business recommendation. Yes, we do. We do recommend. Okay, I'll give you one example of the recommendation system as well. So, what do you think? How do you think Amazon is recommending product to you? The entire recommendation system is based on machine learning model. Okay, so what Amazon does is whenever there's a new user into their system, they make two kind of sets. First set is based the product that he searches or he likes, and second thing is based on the similar customers that matches with that new customer's profile. Okay, so these two kind of comparison Amazon does is product based and the user based. Then there's a metric between their there's a formula for calculating the final result of multiplication result of the product versus the user, and finally the metric gives the maximum result that you can recommend this product, the product with the maximum multiplication result. You can recommend this product to the new user. Okay, sometimes you can see people with similar taste also like this or you might like this product. The entire thing is based on the recommendation system that is a machine learning model. And who created this machine learning model? The data scientist, right? So they're actually pushing the customers, they're actually pushing people, the new users, to choose their new products, right? So they are they're decision makers, they're actually the recommenders, but in a subtle way, right? They're not doing it giving an announcement, okay, I am giving you the decision, you have to take this. You're not asking anybody like that, you're not pushing anybody like that, but somehow they're recommending you, they're actually making you convince you to select these items from that list, right? So yeah, this is the way the sales and marketing is working right now. It's mostly depending on the machine learning models. So we'll learn about that in our course too. So that's what I said. It is very much relatable. You can relate that with all the things that we're doing every day. Also, same goes for the Netflix recommendation series or movies. Same thing goes for YouTube. People also watch this. People who like this video also watch this. These are all based on the machine learning models. So we'll learn about it. Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, as an individual, you don't have to recommend anybody. It's your decision will be on the software, on the web application, on the website, right? So yeah, you'll be a part of that entire organization, of the entire thing, right? So your input will be there. People will see your input, but not your name. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so Mr. Imtiaz asked me, do you want this slide or what do you want exactly? The slides or what kind of material? I will share all the material from the class 1, but since today is not class 1, the regular class, do you want to have the slides or the data or what material are you talking about? If you're still here, you can clarify that. And on top of that, if you need any kind of help regarding installing any tool or software, you can reach out to me in my email address that I already provided you. I can give you the links, I can give you all the possible materials or any kind of help that you need. Okay. Yes, of course, material including slide. I'll give you the slides. Yeah. Okay, any other queries? Yeah, I already gave my email in the webinar chat. If you can open the chat box, you can see. I can paste it again. When you open the chat box, you can see my email address is there. Yes, thank you. Oh, I think previously it was selected to host and panelist. That's why you couldn't see. I'm sorry, someone is asking for my email address. I thought, okay, I actually pasted it 3 times, but it was selected for the host and panelists, so you couldn't see it. Okay, so now this for everyone. Please save my email and you can reach out to me. All right, so we can wrap it up here. Okay, so I hope you all to be in my batch, in my course from the next week. All right, so take care, everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye.